Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been waiting for a moment like this, for about a month. I mean, I missed the opportunity to take a look at that flaccid This Week in Bungie post that they had, made, where they basically stated that they just only want more money in order to release their mid-fucking updates to, Destiny 2. But this one is like on a completely different level because it's caused such an immense amount of fucking backlash that it has basically caused Bungie to appear on the trending tab of fucking Twitter. And it's not for a good reason, as you're about to fucking see. Pretty much it's another classic Bungie L at this goddamn point, and honestly, I'm just kind of happy to see the amount of fucking backlash that this shit has just received. But anyways, it all started with this particular tweet right here. Being Latin AEOX is more than just a location on a map, just as being Hispanic is more than the language we might speak. There's quite a lot to unpack when it actually comes to this particular tweet, so let's start off at least with like the lesser of the blows here, which is just as being Hispanic is more than the language we might speak. Now, of course, this might just be some sort of like weird mistyping of what they were trying to say, but Hispanic is not a fucking language. Hispanic is, well, it's a race, at least as far as I'm aware of. Like, Hispanic is like something entirely different. Like, you're comparing an apple to an Abrams tank in this fucking case. Like, it's just not even comparable at this point. But also, the second thing to unpack right here is the simple fact that, like, literally only, like, 3 of the things that they listed right at the beginning, the Latin A, E, O, and X, well, only, like, 3 of those things are actually fucking, like, you know, accepted, oddly enough, from what I've seen. So quite literally, the 3 things that are really only, that are, like, the only 3 that are universally accepted by, like, the Hispanic community are, of course, just Latin, and then Latina and Latino. Those are pretty much, like, the 3 that I know of that are universally accepted. Using any of the other ones will likely just get you punched in the fucking mouth, and rightfully so, because, well, not only do they just fucking sound stupid, but apparently they're a slur, oddly enough, or at least they've become a slur at this point because of just how much it's fucking hated. Like, I just find that really funny. But here's the thing, okay? It would already be bad enough for Bungie to, like, make this fucking post and decide to keep it up, especially keep it up long enough for me to even come across it and for me to even know what's going on. But it's even worse when the players that they are claiming to be standing alongside with when it comes to this post are coming in, like, in droves, basically kind of, like, making fun of them and also correcting them in terms of, like, their usage of, like, the language and, like, terminology and whatnot. But what makes this fact even worse is that a majority of them, like a good fucking bunch of these individuals who have called out Bungie, who are also within, like, the Hispanic player base of Destiny 2, like, they have had their replies fucking hidden by Bungie, and apparently even, like, some of them ended up getting blocked by Bungie, like, immediately afterwards. Like, first of all, it's already bad enough to make that post and keep it up, but it's equally bad when people come in to try and correct you and you decide to try and fucking silence them. Like, that is just a level of fucking, like, stupid that I can't even begin to fucking, like, properly explain. Like, it is just, like, it's just funny. Now, of course, like I said, most of them were hidden. There's obviously still a good few that are still, like, you know, left out in the open for people to at least see, but I guarantee you, probably by the time this video has gone up, a good majority of these replies will probably have already been hidden at this point. Either that, or Bungie will have taken it down after realizing just how fucking massive of an L that they've taken. But, I feel like reading through some of the, you know, both the hidden replies, as well as some of the replies that you can at least still see, that are calling Bungie out right here. Literally 1984 by hiding the truth and hidden. That's that, and this is a fucking great meme right there. I'd rather you just call me a slur. It's Latino or Latina. That's it. You know it's bad, like, when someone within that community just literally states, you know what? I feel like if you were to just call me a racial slur, it would have been bad, but it would have been better than this. Like, you know it's bad when that's what they're fucking saying. Like, that is just funny to me. Hispanics don't like our language being manipulated or angelicized, but thanks for openly signaling to never buy any of your products again. You know what? You know, every single passing day, especially with developments like this revolving around Bungie, it just makes me more and more happy that I'm essentially one of the few day one haters of modern day Bungie. Like, pretty much the moment that Destiny 2 was released, it was already engrossed in tons of fucking controversy, and from that day forward, I just vowed to, like, never really, like, see Bungie as, like, anything other than just a bunch of manipulative fuckwits that really, like, they may have left Activision, but Activision never left them, if you catch my drift here. What makes this post even funnier is the simple fact that it ended up getting community noted as well, and I feel like I might as well just read this before we get into a few of the hidden replies. And of course, the community note states, the term Latino and Hispanic should not be used interchangeably since their meanings describe different qualities of two different populations that sometimes overlap and sometimes don't. Latinx, or however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce it, I don't really fucking care if I mispronounced it, and I guarantee you most people probably don't care that I mispronounced it either, but whatever. Latinx is a term that most of the Latino population don't identify with. That is just funny. And now let's get into the hidden replies here. Hispanics when you call them a slur. Hispanics when you call them Latinx. You know what, from what I've seen, that is in fact scarily true. Thanks, Bungo! I'm proud to see a pin with a brown fist. Checks image. Raised out of the fields we work. Wait, I didn't even fucking realize that! Hang on! No way! Oh my god, that just goes to show just how slow my brain can sometimes be. I didn't even fucking realize that. I'm glad someone else picked up on that, so that way I could double check. That's funny. But I think that's a good place to end. But yeah, anyways guys, what did we learn? Well, we've learned that Bungie fucking sucks, which is nothing new nowadays. But yeah, anyways guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, that's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. Also, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, or at least I don't make brain-dead fucking posts like Bungie does. And yeah, anyways guys, this has been Sanity, and have yourselves a nice day.